linky. I'm lost for words right now. And unlike the other two seats, if there's ever a dodgy cutscene, you do have these two nice big walls to protect you from the awkwardness. Now, this flight went deep into the night, so I did need to put my console away to get some rest. But luckily for me, this chair turns into a bed. I've always struggled with legroom on planes, so the fact that I'm about to sleep in an actual bed is genuinely baffling to me, guys. I am about to have a full-blown sleep on an airplane. Honestly, just thank you guys so much for allowing me to do these videos. We're not even in first class yet. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a few hours nap because well, the time difference is going to be a bit crazy, I think. So I'll see you in a bit. Let me turn my microphone. When I woke up, I was actually served a full English breakfast, which I didn't even realize I was entitled to. And again, I just couldn't believe it. My overall experience in this seat has been absolutely incredible. My gaming experience would have been a 5 out of 5 on this plane. However, there is also just so much stuff to do. I did get a little bit distracted whilst gaming. So just for that reason, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Meaning with a score of 21 out of 25, Virgin's business class is currently in the lead. But that still might change as we go into our final and most expensive seat in Emirates first class. So this next flight is 7 hours long. It's from London to Dubai with Emirates, and it cost me a whopping $7,235. Oh god. However, included in this price are 4 other luxury experiences that you get to have before you even board the plane. The first thing is a chauffeur that will drive you from your hotel to the airport in a luxury car. This car is nuts. What the hell? There was literally digital control consoles in the armrests and a fold-down TV, which I guess if we wanted to, we could play games on whilst we're on the way to the airport. Speaking of the airport, when we got there, we were took to a private first-class terminal where someone took our bags and we literally got through security in about 5 minutes. Once I was through to the airport gates, I had access to the Emirates first-class lounge, which is one of the nicest first-class lounges in the entire world. But before we went in there, I had to check out something that I had never seen in an airport before. What the hell? Is that a gaming cafe in the airport? No way. I wasn't wrong. Dubai Airport literally has an entire gaming cafe in its airport. And going up to this flight, I went through the Emirates First Class Lounge, which is an entire floor of the airport dedicated to first class passengers. You have access to your own luxury shops, a restaurant with unlimited free food, and I guess they also have a first class internet cafe, which is right next door to a room with a PS5 gaming setup. However, now it was time to board my flight. So I took an elevator down to the plane, but as I went down with my fellow first-class passengers, a random alarm went off. And I got a taste of the kind of people who I'd be sitting next to on my flight. So you go. Yeah, I Hey, this is it. We're heading on the plane. Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard. You're right here.
Thank you. Oh, you are joking me right now. Just entering the seat, there are just so many things to look at. I'm genuinely shocked out of my brain right now. As we started to take off, I noticed that in the aeroplane TV, there was literally a camera showing the aeroplane taking off. I decided this would be a good moment to try and get some minutes playing The Witcher. I played for about 5 minutes until I realized I could do this. This is unbelievable. Okay, let's have a look at the free stuff. So first of all, we get a really nice pair of earphones. Oh my god, these are premium. I genuinely wish I could take these home with me. However, the old school, I've never seen a little school like that before. We also have a pot full of snacks. I'm just going to put this here though, because just over here, we've got the drinks. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's like a little motorized minibar. Now, the pillow in first class, it's comfortable. Genuinely, this is a bed pillow. You also get the duvet and the mattress. Obviously, we've got some pajamas, but right now, I just thought it would be good to rock an Emirates top. I thought it'd be good just for the feeling of the video. Plus,
It says damn tick on the back. I completely forgot as well. There's a little like vanity mirror in here. Pillow mist, something called sleep oil, eye cream, facial toner. Don't know what any of these are. A little washcloth. Little writing stick here. That's coming home with me.
I genuinely cannot believe the amount of free stuff you get in the seat. It's gotta be a 5 out of 5.
Now, if I go onto the tablet here, you'll just be able to see how many adjustment options there are for the seat. But even with that being in place already, this is the most comfortable airplane seat I have ever sat in my life, just at like the base position. Obviously, there's a lot of armrest, which is essential for me, as you guys know.
But this chair can also move. It can go forward, it can go back.
I can literally adjust the height of the armrests. Are you joking?
And of course, we have a big comfy footrest as well. I actually started rambling on about how much I enjoy the comfiness of the chair, but then
yeah, don't know if you can help. A bit of turbulence right now. It's fine though, because I am in first class.
again, I've got to give it another 5 out of 5 for comfort. I think this chair might be more comfortable than my sofa at home.
Okay, now we've got to test out what tech they have in the seating. Before we even get into it, I just got to let you know, there's a lot. I mean, the first thing that we've got in here is a giant TV tablet, and this has all your movies, all your games on here. I mean, oh my God, there are so many games. It is a little bit annoying to like always reach forward and try and touch this. However, next to your seat, you have this tablet which you can control the entire thing from. However, you don't just have access to the big screen and the small screen. You've also got in your armrests a third one, which is the game controller. Very standard game remote. To be honest, I think it's near enough the exact same controller as the one on the Virgin flight. And actually, weird enough, the games on here are pretty much the exact same ones that we had on our premium economy flight. So I feel like all these different airlines, they've just picked like a set of games and they've all stuck by them as the go-to aeroplane games. We need some innovators.
The seat also comes with multiple lighting options, multiple USB ports, and a plug socket, meaning that I could keep my ROG Ally charged again for the entire flight. They've crammed as much tech into the seat as I think they possibly can, so again, we are giving it another 5 out of 5.
Now, you know how most airplane air vents, they're not that strong. They give you a little bit of like, but it's not that much, right? There's one down here. Let me just twist it for you.
It's like a leaf blower. Now, the bathrooms in first class were basically the same size as business. However, they had a lot more luxury elements, like handhelds, expensive fragrances, and a few other little things that just gave it that luxury touch. Again, this is definitely the best airplane bathroom I've ever been in.
It's time for our meal. The menu on here is like a restaurant. I can get sandwiches, pastries, snacks, and popcorn. I can get caviar. Do I get caviar? No, I'm not going to get caviar. Genuinely, I can't comprehend this though. This is just amazing. Can I get the grilled chicken food?
Would you like to have some warm bread on the side?
Oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
And just a few minutes after ordering, a literal banquet of food arrived.
Here's the chicken.
As you can see by this clip, I am basically inhaling this food, so I've got to give it another 5 out of 5. Now, if you're looking at this course and thinking that first class is the best seat to fly in, this next part is gonna surprise you. You see, throughout this entire video, I've been trying to finish the story of The Witcher 3, and before I got into first class, I was very close to finishing the game. But the problem is that every single time I wanted to start playing, I just got distracted by nearly every single little thing in the seat. Whether it was the popcorn the air hostesses kept bringing me, the even cooler pajamas that they gave me, the fact that they turned my seat into a bed. This seat is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so I wanted to try literally everything out. And unfortunately, that meant that on this 7-hour flight, I only spent about half an hour gaming. First class was literally so good in every other department that I literally just couldn't spend any time gaming, so I can't really give it more than a 1 out of 5, literally because it was so good. Maybe if it was a longer flight, I could have had a better gaming experience. But unfortunately, this video isn't about finding the best plane seat. It's about finding which plane seat is the best in game. And after getting the final scores for everything and comparing the prices of each seat, I can honestly say after this entire experience that the best seat for gaming is premium economy. Economy is just uncomfortable, and the other two, they're nice, they're just, I haven't got that kind of money. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was my biggest and most expensive one yet, so why not give this video a like and check this next video out here. I would really appreciate it.
Guys, did I take a wrong turn? Hello?
I wasn't expecting anyone tonight.
I'm about to fly on some of the most expensive and craziest aeroplane seats in the entire world. Like a seat on the world's first ever gaming aeroplane, a suite the size of an entire hotel room. And to start off, we have got the world's highest rated first class seat. So I'm on a mission to try and find the world's best aeroplane seat, and we're starting off with Singapore Airlines' first class suites, which is one of the highest rated aeroplane seats in the entire world, and an average ticket goes for about $23,000. But what makes this the best first class in the world? Well, within the first few minutes of sitting in my seat, I started messing around with it and realized it could do this. Now, on this 13-hour flight from London to Singapore, there's going to be 6 things which we're going to test out to see what makes this seat the best rated in the world.
Starting with the free stuff you get.
In a normal aeroplane seat, you might get yourself a small blanket and pair of headphones. But in this seat, first of all, we get a little amenities bag with a bunch of soaps and creams. We also get some really nice headphones.
Now, I did think that was going to be it for the amount of free stuff you get. However, right here,
Speaking of, like I said, get yourself a jacket. What jacket do you want me to put on? The hoodie?